Welcome back to the Shepherd's Pie podcast, the Chuck Wagon Chili podcast, the carrots, celery, and apple stew podcast,
the Cracker Ass podcast,
the Cracker Ass podcast,
the Pot Roast podcast. Today we discussed Dutch oven or crock pot. Join us for a 6-hour conversation.
Yeah.
Just to remind you, this podcast is sponsored by 4 Sixes brand chili. Cuatro
Seis for the Spanish listeners.
Cuatro Seis El Chili powder. And we're also brought to you by Puma Motorsport. And because of the price point of the Puma Motorsport, let me get the clip.
This is my third day in the same outfit. Because of the price point, it has forced me to wear 3 days in a row. I took a shower, I changed my socks, I changed my drawers, and I'm gonna keep on wearing it until I feel I got my money's worth out this month.
Flat out, I'm gonna die in this jacket until they make a better jacket.
Yeah.
The new Ferrari.
Have you worn this on the pod yet?
No, I just got it last week.
Oh, good.
This was one of those purchases I had where I'm like, I'm so satisfied with my purchase, I'm not gonna lie and say it didn't come.
Really? You weren't going to steal it this time?
No.
Wow.
Good for you. You're growing
Insane.
up.
Listen, I was promised this jacket 3,000 years ago.
You got to steal, dude. It's the way to go.
It's okay to steal from Amazon. That's fine.
Anyway.
I ordered a router when I signed up for internet, and then it didn't come, but it turns out it did come, and they just placed it on the wrong porch of my building.
Yeah.
And so they just gave me a replacement. That I was like, you know what? Amazon, you can buy a spaceship, and they'll take a picture of your porch, and you'll just be like, yeah, it didn't come. And then it's like, all right, fuck it, we'll send you another one. Like,
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. You might as well steal.
Yeah. See, FedEx came and delivered
brought
my
to you by
shit,
stealing.
and it had a picture of the bag next to my salt bag.
So
It's
know.
like, yeah, this is pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I would have to then see. It's
would've told them,
fine.
I don't know what to tell
It's
you.
fine to take the package off of the porch, but I got to move the salt to the garage too. I got to do double work, double stealing.
Yeah.
So it's
It's not worth it.
I wasn't down. Before we get into mailbag, I know we got some mailbag. I have to shout out our. We have two Patreons to shout out. We got Huge Matt again, and we got to shout out Hatch from Dearly Beloveds.
Yeah.
Y'all two are our first two confirmed non-freeloaders.
We love it. We love you.
It's
Thank
awesome.
you.
I'm telling my parents, we making money off the pod now because of y'all.
We're saving up for something big.
We don't seem like losers anymore.
Yeah, now
We
you can tell-
got
now you can tell a woman
residual
you do this.
income off the pod.
The Esquire going to go crazy.
Oh, yeah, 100%. My write-offs are going to be ridiculous. I'm writing off this jacket since I talked about it.
Got to.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're allowed
100%.
to.
Podcast. All the weed we smoked down here, that's a write-off.
The booze.
The booze is a write-off.
Yeah.
This Metal Gear
The
Solid
equipment
game
is
that I
right off.
bought.
Yeah, he just
8
bought
years
that
ago.
yesterday. No.
Your stuffed animals are write-off.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so
prop.
everybody say hi. We got to think of a name for him. I don't have a name. I went to the aquarium yesterday. But before we get into that, let's get into the mailbag. Shout out to the patrons. Yeah, so by the way, if you're
just got a
listening to
letter.
this for free on Spotify, thanks anyway. We like you still. We like you. Apple
We love all of
Podcasts.
our freeloaders because you got us off the ground.
Yeah, we like you all.
Anyone who's interested in signing up on the Patreon, when you sign up for the Patreon, you get access to our video episodes. You can see our lovely, disgusting faces. And you can also join the community chat with all the other fellow Had To maniacs.
Yeah, and a link to the Discord where we voice chat, and you can just chat with us if you want.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where it gets really raw, unrated. Sometimes
Pardon me.
Flair shows his balls.
Sometimes I show gooch. Not whole.
Anyway, we'll get to the mailbag, by the way.
That's locked behind the paywall.
You can listen. You can write in to our fan mail hotline. It keeps you anonymous, but there's a link in the description if you're listening now. We got 3 mailbags from the same number here.
Oh,
This one says D Brown do got some good teeth.
pearly white.
I saw him at my dentist once. That's hilarious
He does.
seeing D Brown at the dentist. I could see. I bet you he was acting up and he was probably with his mom.
Yeah, probably. Or his helper.
Yeah, it was.
What do? Do you ask for a picture? I mean, it's the dentist. I feel
No,
like
you
that's
don't
a
ask
HIPAA
D Brown for a
violation.
picture.
You don't ask D
bro.
Brown for a picture.
No.
Why
It's
not?
not like you saw a Sada baby.
Yeah, that's not the same.
Yeah.
But, okay, so here's the thing. He has some great teeth, but are you upset that you go to the same dentist as a legendary retard?
No, because his teeth speak for themselves.
Yeah, his teeth
That's
are good.
true.
That's
yeah.
the only thing he's got going for him is the teeth. So,
God give him some pearly whites.
yeah, I don't think he plays around.
No.
Anyway, next one is Ronnie Coleman BBC needed a big pause. So last
did.
week we said Ronnie Coleman BBC.
Bald by
we
choice.
Yes, we were talking about bald by choice. If you're a longtime listener, you know about BBC.
Now, Ronnie
Pause.
Coleman probably also does have a BBC, all things considered, because he's just a large man.
Yeah.
So I'd like to assume he does. But, I mean... unless
BBC
the
is
gear,
a double entendre for
The thing
him.
is, the gear, it, like, helps you. But I feel like I've read the gear, the steroids, it makes your dick bigger, but it makes your balls smaller. So I'm like, so it just makes your dick bigger? I don't think it
It's an
shrinks...
even
I don't
trade-off.
think it shrinks the pee-pee, but it shrinks your balls.
Yeah.
So it makes your dick look bigger.
Yeah, exactly. Rich Piana said that too. He's like, yeah, it does shrink your balls, but he's like, but guess what? He was on Daniel Tosh, and they both said at the same time, that make your dick look bigger. They're like, exactly.
That's crazy.
Real shit. Last mailbag here. Mario Baseball was goated. If you pair up with Toad and Toadette, they jump on each other and catch home runs. It's so lit. Dry Bones was kind of OP too. And I think this listener
Dry
is
Bones.
referring to Mario Super Sluggers on the Wii.
Yeah.
Which, hey, shout out to the Wii, but you know, we're real superstar baseball players over here on the GameCube.
Yep.
That game is just better. And if you know, you know.
Real GameCube hits.
With it draws a good comparison to Brawl. Because
So Smash Melee, Super Smash Brothers Melee versus Smash Brothers Brawl on
Yeah.
the Wii.
Okay.
And yeah, I agree.
Sluggers versus like
It's
it has
less
its
in
place.
depth, more party focused.
Yeah, there is some cool stuff in there.
Yeah.
More content, more characters, but what plays the best and is overall more fun and more revered is Superstar Baseball.
Yeah.
I believe.
And it's got the bigger community.
Yeah.
We talked about this before.
People playing that shit on NetPlay now.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I
It's
played a
like-
few people and I was getting smoked.
Just going on the obscure discords, play like PS2 games online.
Yeah.
Like, a bunch of people. That's so cool.
Anyway, what was your weekend like, guys? What'd you do this weekend?
You want to go first?
Oh yeah, I did the fun psychotic thing. Every renter's dream, moving, which is always fun.
Yes.
It's always exciting. It's never a pain in the ass, not for a minute. And you know what's great about renting is that you get to do it about every year or two. So shout out to moving. I moved this weekend and got a new apartment, baby. Woo!
Nice.
And it was not fun. I'm so tired of moving. I hope I die in this fucking place at this point.
I'm
'Cause
so-
I've had
I
to
fucking
move
hate
like
moving.
every year the past like 5 years. For
You should
new
squat
spots
there.
and stuff. Hey, I got squatters' rights, baby. I got squatters' rights. You're going to have to take me to court to get me out of here, you know?
Woo!
I'm going to give me a Sabrina Carpenter poster just like Tony Johns. Put it right next to my bed, right next to my thongs on the wall, too.
Yeah.
My worker's thongs.
Tony
Get
Johns
my
is getting
sweetie.
evicted. He's squatting now.
He got his ass beat by the landlords.
He
too.
got his ass beat, and he went to the hospital because he had a scratch on his
Cut.
chin.
Little cut.
Well, actually, he also stepped in glass, apparently.
Yeah, and they were soaking his foot
Yeah.
in the hospital, which I've never seen anybody get their
No.
foot soaked
No.
in a place of medicine. Never.
Do you think it was an Ocho Cinco treatment?
urine?
Where it was soaked in the urine? Yeah.
Urine on the glass? No, probably not.
Well, you know, I mean, the urine has healing properties and disinfecting properties. You know what I mean? Maybe the harmful bacteria in the urine could disinfect the dirty glass wound.
I don't think his swig urine would cure anything.
His swig urine is poisonous.
Yeah.
The fucking
He loves
the
getting
Mountain
an
Dew he's
Arizona
drinking-
and a Pepsi.
It's an Arizona
Both.
and
He's
a
got
pop.
2 cans. He's walking around with 2 cans.
I don't know.
2 can Sam over here.
I don't know how someone can. Some people, you know, how some people can drink a lot, and some people could smoke a lot or do whatever. You know what I mean? They have like tolerances to certain things. I
Yeah.
feel like some people have a junk food tolerance, and like they really
Yeah.
can't just eat it all fucking day. Can
Yeah.
you imagine having like 20 ounces of like Pepsi, like back to back?
Oh.
I would keel over and die if I fucking did that. I would feel.
Yeah.
I'd have to take a shower. I could feel it like coming out of my pores.
It's real.
My hair would smell like Pepsi. Like,
Yeah.
it would go through me.
Pepsi.
But I see this
only
dude.
my choice.
I see this dude drinking like 64 ounces of Mountain Dew and then taking like a whole Little Caesars pizza to the face, and then a whole big foldable, you know, the resealable
And
bag
he's
of mini
wearing-
donuts.
He's wearing the sauce on his face.
He's got a fucking Chelsea smile of pizza sauce
Yeah.
on either side. Slices and
real
sticks, baby.
working man's food.
Sticks and
Yeah,
slices.
sticks and slices, baby. Sticks and slices.
Sticks and slice make Tony feel nice.
Hey, oh, that's a bar.
I'm
We
like,
should have had some sticks.
I'm
This should have been the
close-
sticks and slices episode.
I'm hoping the story comes to an end soon, because I'm close. I'm close to the end myself. I've almost had enough.
Well, you can't follow them.
Watching
That's the
this
problem.
content.
You have to follow.
These guys, you're not supposed to follow them.
You have
You're
to.
supposed to check on them when you feel like it, so that it's not always down your throat.
That's a
Yeah.
lesson we always preach on like Instagram Explore page weirdos. Is that the moment you follow them, their bit gets old.
Yeah.
And they just
Yeah.
start to become annoying. It's good to see them twice a week. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I watch his story when I feel like it, like when I feel like putting on a show on Netflix.
You don't want to fall off. I mean, whatever happened to Tony P in DC? I never see him no more. A
Thank
day in my
God.
life as a 20. You know what I think? He
How
was
many
always
days
a
are
20
his
Turned
life?
26.
He was always a 25-year-old bachelor, and then when moment he was turned 26,
It was over.
Toy Story, Andy. I don't want to play with you anymore.
The joke got old, and they realized he was 26.
And they realized he was just.
He
doing
never hung out
nothing.
with Davis Clark like he was supposed to. That's the
No.
problem.
You know what happened? Rich.
Davis Clark fell off too.
He got overtaken by the rich guys dunking their faces in water. That's what happened. They're like, we don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about Tony P. Eating,
Now it's like-
eating chicken nuggets in his
Yeah.
apartment anymore.
The
I want to
attention
see.
span is so low now that you just watch somebody not talk, do 6 things
Yeah.
over the course of a minute, and it's like, all right, he's done.
All right, yep. Let me watch this guy drive a Lamborghini at 5 in the morning. All
Yeah,
right.
and then fucking fake read a Bible off camera. He's gonna get pegged, and then he's gonna come
We at
put
least
his
gotta get
face
it
in
to 10,000.
Oh.
face in water, and then after face in water is nipple stimulation time. After nipple stimulation time is cusp cusp cupping, and after he cups his cusp, he then starts what he's on camera for.
We at
Yeah.
least got to get it to 10,000.
So aside from nipple touching and pegging, what did you do this weekend?
I didn't really do much. Saturday, I think Friday, I took my mom out to eat. I had a phenomenal steak at Texas Roadhouse. You know,
This was Saturday?
This was Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday, and then
Friday.
Saturday, I had my.
Well, Friday we went out.
Yeah, we did. We did go out as well.
We went and
Yeah,
danced.
I forgot. So we went out to. We started our night at Kiesling.
Yeah.
Got a little drunk.
Oh.
We
and,
got the Big City Nights
Yep.
and the
the classic move and the Derby dollars.
Derby
I
Dollars.
recommend the Derby dollars. It had
They
like
know how
some
to make a
mint on
nice
the
drink
side.
over there.
What's
They
They got
spilled-
snifters.
The
What's
bartender
Derby
spilled
dollar?
his
Is
second
it-
drink.
What's the
They
Derby
did
dollar,
spill it
like
a little.
Pop
It was
Off
a-
and
it was a-
Powerade?
No, it's not Pop Off and Powerade. They like smacked the mint against
don't know
it.
shit.
It had Sonic Ice in it,
Oh, the crushed ice?
Yeah, it looked good.
Nice.
and it was good. It was like a cider with like liquor in it. Now the classic move tasted like they just put whiskey over an ice cube, a big one, with like some syrup in there.
Sir.
Some simple syrup?
Yeah, that was for shit. But it got me really drunk. That one sip.
It's a good drink over there. Shout out Kiesling.
Yeah, and then we finished
Went
our
to-
night at
we went to Northern
Lights
Lights.
Lounge,
Yeah.
and they were playing all the tunes.
Shout out to House Party again.
Yes, and me and Slim were the only two people in there doing the jerk.
Yeah, they played the jerk. They played, first of all, when they played Lifestyle at 0.75 times speed,
Bop, bop, beginning. It's a
It
little
was-
bit slower.
it was really good.
It's
And we
a
were
little bit slower lifestyle.
The whole club was singing along.
Scooter the bop bop, did
Did they play Cat Daddy if they were playing
No.
did not.
the jerk?
He
Did
should have
they-
went right into Cat Daddy.
Did they play any Cali Swag District?
No, but
No.
teach me. We probably didn't stay long.
It
enough
wasn't
to teach me how
that
to
type
do
of
it.
night though. It was just a lot of random shit.
Yeah,
Because they were playing Lloyd. They were playing fucking Beyonce. You know, like they were playing just anything that was something you could
So it
dance
wasn't
to.
ringtone night.
No.
I'm gonna host a ringtone. night.
Ringtone night would be a vibe.
I'm gonna host a ringtone night.
This
It's
is
not
why
gonna
I'm
be
hot.
Silento.
This is
Yeah,
why I'm
man.
hot.
Text
This is
345
why-
to get your
this is why
tickets
I'm
at the dope.
This is why I'm.
And then so yeah,
me
Friday
from the
we went
phone.
out, and then Saturday you do anything Saturday?
Saturday I had my return to skating. I've been skated in like 3 months,
Cool.
and got some good glazes from the unks. You know, people that I haven't seen in a little while came out to me, said what up, and
Yeah.
some of these people I don't even talk to that much.
Good glazes
So,
from the Unks.
that
Well, that
was
knows you're a
cool.
character
Yeah.
there now, and you didn't even.
Yeah,
know.
yeah, because we all see each
tapped
other.
in.
You know, like X amount of times a month because we're all at the same.
up? What up?
Yeah, so that was cool. I skated with Unk again, and after that, I watched the Grand Prix, and it was very uneventful. I want to say 1 through 7 was all the same, or 1 through 8. So there was like no overtaking, and Max just kind of ran away with it. So Hitler is back, y'all. Hitler's back alive, and
Max
Yeah.
is Hitler.
Yeah,
Yes.
Max is Dutch Hitler, man. Yeah, we've seen him win so much, it's ridiculous.
I'm fucking over it.
Yeah, I have Dutch national anthem stress disorder. I need compensation.
We need a new sport.
But like, it was a lot of like cool, fun stuff spaced out throughout the week, but it just didn't feel like I did much. And today I relaxed. I made some chuck wagon chili for the boys.
Yeah,
Shout out David
Chuck
Mahan.
Wagon, Shepherd's Pie.
And
Shout out to Shepherd's Pie.
yeah,
It was Shepherd's Pie.
it was pretty much.
we did-
Shepherd's
It
Pie.
wasn't Chuck Wagon. Nothing.
We did shots of sour cream and bumps of Mexican blend cheese. It was fine.
in memory of David Mahan. Is
Yes,
that what that
rest
was?
in peace.
Rest in peace,
Yeah.
David Mahan. David Mahan was like this 70-year-old guy on Instagram who
Rip
looked
Dave
very
Mahan.
gross. And he loved going to Hooters.
I
and
hate that
getting
I'm looking
their
at your
fish
phone, but why
tacos
do you have
with sour
63
cream.
notifications from the App Store?
They're all updates. I never auto
And
update.
update it.
I never
Auto
update
updates?
Why not?
Good. Why not?
because one of these days you're going to update an app and a feature is going to be gone that you wish you still had.
True. But what if there's an update, a feature that comes and you don't have it because you didn't update?
Then I update.
He doesn't want Simpsons tapped
You
out
don't
to
even
stop
know.
working.
I do know.
Yeah, just your
He's got
Simpsons
the
tapped out
last
still
update
work.
before Simpsons tapped out, shut down. And
Yeah.
we just keep playing.
And Bloons 5. Bloons TD5.
Oh, you don't want it to become Balloon 6.
I'd hate to look through your phone. I'd be like, why do you have this bullshit? I'd probably, if we
I
looked
have
through
a
each
lot of
other's
bullshit.
phones, if we looked through each other's phones, we'd be all so mad.
All right, I'm going to give you
Are we just
some
doing
quick
apps
bullshit
or
apps
just
I have.
really through each other's phones?
You got the Big Mike's app.
Yeah, I do have the big mics. I have a lot of fast food apps.
Yeah, me
I
too.
do too. I do
It's
too.
greedy.
I do too.
My McDonald's account's slapping. I got
Do you
like
have Temple Run 1
15,000.
and 2?
I think I just have one. I don't like two. I have Coin Dozer, very shitty game. Roller Coaster Tycoon, Akinator,
App check.
Grinder.
both Grand Theft Auto, Subway Surfers. That was
Nice.
for Ace. Ace asked me to download that.
Yeah, sure. Sure, your nephew did, yeah.
Who you texting on text free?
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
I don't know why I have text free actually, but I remember I had the download text free for one thing, and I don't exactly remember why. So that's a big haze.
I got to
in
do
my
the
life.
Wordle today, I think. I
I had a
did it.
ghetto Wordle app because one Wordle a day wasn't enough for me.
Oh.
So it randomly will do one for you.
Oh, that's fun.
You know those dumb games that we used to use under our clips, like where they go left or right to upgrade something?
yeah.
I had one with a gun, and that one was fun. And at the end, you shoot people.
Oh, fun.
I have Balatro, of course. I have Balala. I have.
How
Hold
often
on,
do you
hold
play
on.
Balala?
Not often. Balatro.
Have you ever
is
played
the superior
Balala for
game.
real, though?
No. I have a lot of casino apps because I got their bonus
Yeah, I was
and
literally
just
going to
logged
say,
out.
how many fucking casino apps do you have? I already saw 2.
Yeah, well, so I don't really use those anymore, but the main one I use is ESPN Bet or Hollywood Casino when I'm feeling spicy. But I don't really, I just get the bonus and leave.
You need to let me put a RetroArch on there.
Yeah, I need to do RetroArch. I got Delta and
Gotta have Delta.
Backyard Baseball.
I have Delta.
But yeah, that's my bullshit apps.
Mine isn't that. Oh, here's a bullshit app. Notice how I couldn't tell you the last time I used this one. I don't know why I downloaded this one. I'm sure I bought a couple things there because there's one by my house. I do have the Bath and Body Works app. Looking at my phone right now as a rewards.
I was
the-
just in there yesterday.
He's on the cucumber melon
The thing is,
level of rewards.
you know when
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't use an app for a while, it just doesn't. It takes it off your phone. You can re-download it. Apparently, that hasn't happened yet.
Oh.
I have Plants vs Zombies. That's a bullshit one. I have a PSP emulator. I have Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
Crispy.
Of course, you gotta have Hollywood Casino.
Yeah.
Peggle Blast. Definitely a bullshit.
Wait,
game. You gotta
Blast?
Peggle Blast.
That came out
It's the
after
mobile-
2?
Wow.
It's the mobile version of Peggle.
It's crazy.
Isn't
That's
Peggle
crisis.
always been on mobile?
No, it was Xbox 360 and PC exclusive.
No. I
Yes,
played
it
it on my
was.
iPod Touch, bro.
I don't know.
I
Maybe it
promise.
was. Maybe I don't know. I don't know
Let
what
me
makes
guess.
Peggle Blast, but there's no other Peggle on the App Store. It's just Peggle Blast.
Let me guess.
There's
You
no
had
Peggle.
you
There's
had
not
an
even
app.
Peggle Nights.
You had an app on your phone that made it look like you were drinking a beer in a Zippo. Yeah, sure you
Oh,
did. Sure you did.
Peggle,
how many food apps? You
Peggle
guys got?
sounds like something
6.
sexual.
Burger King,
I got Burger
McDonald's.
King. I got
Big
I got
Mike's.
McDonald's. I don't have Big Mike.
Old-
You got
Olga's.
RetroArch?
No, I
I
have
got
a PSP
Olga's.
emulator and I
Let me
have
see.
Delta.
I think
Well, you have that
I have
toy.
my-
You don't
my
need
emulator has RetroArch on
that.
it.
Yeah.
I got
but-
Big Mike's. I got Olga's.
August is pretty
Blaze
obscure.
Pizza before they close.
Yo, you get the Blaze Pizza app.
Oh,
bro.
my- and you just still
because they were
have
giving
it?
away free
That's a little
pizza. That's
egregious.
why.
You still have it too.
Yeah, I do.
You know what's you know what the gnarliest one on my phone is?
Tropical,
I got Tropical. They've been
Yep.
giving you shit on that one.
7-Eleven.
You know what the gnarliest one on my phone is?
Huh.
Domino's Pizza.
I
got
have
the
Domino's
Domino's.
too.
Hey, let's go, baby. Woo, we up out of here.
Hey.
Free pizzas. Bro, you buy like $5 worth of shit from Domino's, they give you like 25 free pizzas.
It's like
afterwards.
incentivized to use it.
It's
Chipotle.
like every,
I got
every
Chipotle.
pizza you get, they're giving you a free one right after. I swear
You
to
need
God.
that Chipotle rewards if you frequent Chipotle. Yeah, I got some bad food ones. Domino's is crazy though.
I would go through mine, but I'm filming
Understandable.
the episode with
If
my
you had to
phone.
guess,
Shout
what's your
out
most
iPhone.
egregious one?
Oh man, I know I have some dumb ones in there.
Most egregious
Do you have
app on
big
your phone.
mics?
I have Del Taco.
Yeah,
I
that's
have big
crazy.
mics. I have big mics.
I don't even have big mics. Y'all are tripping.
No, I have this crazy app. It's called Settings, bro. It's so unnecessary.
My settings be slapping.
I
the
got
I got
50 notifications from Settings.
Yeah.
The Shonen Jump app. Oh, this is the most goated app on my phone right here. Y'all don't know nothing about this. If it's open, I bet the App Store took it down.
Space Pinball?
Space Cadet Pinball, baby. Yeah. This is... You guys hear this music? This is the Windows XP, like, that comes installed in your computer. Fucking pinball game. This is the pinball episode now. We're playing pinball. Hold on. Fuck this.
Up, down, left, right.
I
A,
used
B,
to
start.
app.
I used to really like the sound that would be like
I like when you like level up and it goes.
yeah.
Please, someone,
Type.
if any
That shit is
DJs are
hard.
listening, could you please remix the Space Cadet Pinball? for
Somebody
Windows XP
did.
theme song. Yeah, I want.
You have a song that you used to play that starts off.
Yeah.
Is there a
Actually, Rob
Jersey
Banks
Club
did
remix?
that. Rob
Really?
Banks
He
did that,
sampled it? Of
Yeah.
course he did.
He sampled
He
the
rocks, dude.
Needler and that. So
Rob Banks is cool.
there's
Yeah,
probably a
that's the
Space
hardest
Cadet
app on my
Pitbull
phone.
soundboard somewhere. You
Do you know the name of that song?
No, not off the
heads
top
up,
of my
bro.
head. I don't.
Fake
I
fan.
love the video.
I know
of
what
the guy.
album. I know what mixtape it's on.
I love that video of that one guy who has like every porn website app on his phone. He has like the Pornhub app, the fucking like X videos app, and the guy there's like, man, this guy just be straight jerking his shit, and the guy's like, I'm having fun. I got Space Cadet Pinball on my phone.
Anyway.
I'm having fun.
Before I forgot to say what I did yesterday. So we know what I did Friday. I got fucked up and went to Kiesling in Northern Lights. But I was yesterday. I got a haircut. First of all, the theme of yesterday for me was don't underestimate
haircut.
Saturday. I
do
was
you mean?
underestimating Saturday because I go to Birmingham to get my haircut and I can't find a parking spot and now I'm late.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, Saturday. Couldn't find a spot. Then we get tickets to go to the aquarium. Me and a friend of mine, we go to get the aquarium, the largest aquarium in Michigan, with the only tunnel aquarium that you can walk through in Michigan. And they had crushed the sea turtle. But anyway, I get there late too because
crazy.
I underestimated Saturday again. And there was no parking spots. It took me forever to park. And we were late. And we were on edibles, so we get in there high as fuck. And of course, it's Saturday. All the fucking parents are there with their kids.
Yeah.
And it
Pissed off.
was so... First of all, yeah, this one dad was so sick of his son. This poor kid.
Daddy.
Well, his poor dad, honestly. He was going through it. But it was really funny being in the aquarium really high. First of all, I haven't been to an aquarium like ever. And that's where I bought this guy here that you see on camera. If you're watching the video feed, you see him. And if you think of a name, write in.
Name our crab.
It was just super trippy. They have the glass they have in these aquariums is really cool. It like makes it look bigger. It's like oval shaped glass. That's kind of like perspective playing. Anyway, it was really cool being really high in the aquarium. And I forgot I was in the mall when I was in there. I felt like I was on a ship the whole time. And then, I'm at the mall for like 4 hours, just walking. Dude, the food court is a fucking circus.
Oh my God! On a Saturday, it's the busiest part of the fucking mall.
Yeah.
Fuck all these other stores.
Yeah.
The food court is insane. I know which mall you're talking about.
Dude,
too.
it was a circus, bro. Literally.
all to get A&W.
And I'm not even exaggerating because we were sitting next to the Ferris wheel. And it's playing that fucking music. So I'm eating an entire meal, and it was like we sat there for like 30 minutes. It felt like a fucking circus, literally. And the kids were just out of control, man. I saw a girl step on a napkin, and then she took it with her because the floor was sticky.
Just stuck to her shoe.
So she was like kind of like a good looking girl.
That's
so it was
crazy.
really funny that she was stepped on this. It looked like she got
Poor thing. Look, she got doo-doo on her shoe.
Yeah, you know how in cartoons, whenever somebody gets back from the bathroom, they
Yeah.
have toilet paper stuck to them? Why do they? That never happened to me.
It happens
It
very
happens sometimes,
rarely.
yeah.
It's
You
funny
ever
that
see
they
It
do
doesn't
that.
happen to me,
bathroom.
but like you see it at work, and it's funny.
Yeah.
The last time I went to that mall, one of the stalls in the bathroom looked like Afghanistan in 2004. It was torn to shreds. There wasn't like shit everywhere, but there's just garbage everywhere.
Yeah.
Toilet paper everywhere. There was 2 cans of Foster's beer, the big fat chode cans. Like they don't even sell that here. Foster's, that's a real degenerate beer. Something about it. I don't know. I don't know anyone that drinks Foster's. Never in my life.
I don't know.
I used to work at a liquor store. I did not have one drunk that came in and bought Foster's every day.
No.
So you got to be a sick, twisted individual to bring Foster's into the mall, and then ride the carousel, too. You
Bro,
never know.
I was kind of exhausted after. I mean, we went in every damn store we wanted, and then we took like 30 minutes to smell candles at Bath and Body Works. Rather,
It's so much fun.
They have the white. What do they call it? White Barn.
Is that their line of candles?
They're so good, bro. I
There
bought
is
one.
a-
I got a bourbon one burning right now.
Nice.
Bourbon? My brother buys that one. Yeah. They also
It's-
make a body wash that smells like that.
I smelled the body wash. All the body washes smell like body wash. They don't,
yeah, they smell like body wash.
they don't smell
They
like-
smell pretty good though.
No.
You got to get the teak wood.
The other one's teak. I wanted to get the
good.
teak wood mahogany.
Oh,
I'd have
that's
been-
what I have.
I would have been
Teakwood
like Ron Burgundy.
You
out
got to
here.
get the teakwood mahogany intense. I remember I had that at my last. This is the candle podcast. I had it at my last apartment, and when I would like let you guys in my fucking building, you'd be like, "Oh my god, what smells so good?" And it'd be my candle. It was like the loudest candle in the fucking world. Like the neighbors
Yeah.
could probably smell it. Then my neighbors who were beating their wives and fucking breaking into each other's houses could smell my candle. But that's why I moved.
It was good, but yeah, Saturday was a vibe, man. Like, dude, I highly advise. Dude, long live the mall. Like,
So you're
I don't agree with
you're
that
countering
statement.
you're countering my
Yeah.
opinions on the mall. You don't
No.
think the mall is dead.
I think long live the mall. Now, I don't think
I
it
would-
will be.
I'm
I
a
think it is
supporter-
dying, but I'd
I'm
like
a
to see it
supporter of the
revive.
mall. I think it's cooked, but I'm a supporter of the mall.
It was cool, man. Because we spent the day, man.
It's good people watching.
First of
It's all
all,
walks, especially at an outlet mall, dude. Oh my god, dude! It's all these like foreigners in like Adidas,
yeah,
sweatpants and flip flops and shit like
it's
that.
a big fucking
Ferrari
shop.
shoes.
Shopping carts full of clothing. You know what I mean? Like we're
BMW
buying, this is the
shoes.
one day a year we're buying clothes for the family.
Yeah.
So fucking make it count. And they're just walking
Yeah.
out with bags. It's so sick.
Yeah.
I fuck. What was I gonna say, bro? The
The
people
mall,
watching.
the people watching it.
I was going to say the
Especially when
worst
you're
part
high,
about
when
the
you're
mall.
high, too.
My least favorite part about the mall or like a gift shop is kids like this.
What does it feel like to dunk on someone? Do you feel bad? Kobe, do you polish your rings? Do you have a ring polisher? I mean, why you cut your fro? LeBron,
Daddy,
you ever
can
just,
I-
like, sat on
Daddy, can
someone's
I-
shoulder while you were in the air? I mean, I like your fro. Hey, Kobe, are you more aerodynamic faster? Kobe, you polish your head and your rings?
There were a lot
Same
of
thing.
kids,
Hey, how'd you
man.
guys pick your numbers? 23, 24? Why are you guys' numbers so close? LeBron, can you explain your crab
It's a
walk
very
dribble? Hey, Kobe,
multicultural
your crossover
experience,
is
though, I
sick.
will
say,
LeBron,
yeah.
practice your
It's a big
dumb
melting
ass.
pot at the mall.
I couldn't wait to get in
Beautiful.
one of those dumbass massage chairs, bro.
Did you get in one?
Yeah.
Oh, how
You
was
have
it?
So it's funny. The one I sat in and the one she sat in were like, they were on different modes, and they also it felt like they were massaging the gooch. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
There was a part,
I want to go to that one.
and I remember she was like, "I'm in public."
Yeah.
She was like, "I don't know how I feel about this." Like
That's crazy.
it was, and also
It's probably a gooner chair, and then whenever
gooner chair.
when somebody sits in it, the guy turns his camera on from the vantage point
Yeah.
and watches them.
yeah.
It's probably what it is.
It was, and then the one she was in, we ended up switching because I'm like, "You're tripping." The leg was locking in. The leg part, like,
Yeah.
you could not escape.
To massage
Yeah.
your calf.
But mine was weak, so it's like something tells me like the different weights of different people sitting in different chairs. Like some are gonna be, they're not all equal. I think.
Yeah.
And you can't adjust it. There's no buttons. It's just automatic. So
And when Big Buford probably sits in that chair,
yeah,
they're probably like, okay, go easy because he's going to bust the damn chair if you go full power.
Bust the damn vein.
Yeah.
Listen, man, the mall is all about getting a fucking Cinnabon, a dumb bucket hat from GameStop, and sitting in the fucking massage chair. Mm-hmm. I got Panda Express, and I felt like a fucking slob.
Mall Chinese is incredible.
Yeah.
Chinese food in the mall, it's like a hot dog at the ballpark.
Yeah.
Chinese food from the mall tastes a lot better.
Yeah.
It's not the same. Even if it's Panda, it's not the same.
Panda.
You know, I feel like they just started putting pandas outside of malls. You know, it's not the same. We need to I think what we need to do, I think all of us, the whole podcast collectively, might need to take a trip to the mall. Yes. We're going to go.
No, I'm not saying no.
I'm just stretching.
I'm fucking. I think I'm getting sick because I think the kids at the mall got me sick, bro.
You're at the aquarium, bro. They're fucking. They're
over the
licking the glass. They're trying to
Yeah.
fucking lick the fucking clownfish they see behind there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're like face against it. It's Dory.
They had a shark.
Yeah. Was it big?
Not really.
What kind of shark?
It wasn't that big.
What was it a hammerhead? Was it a goblin shark? Was it a great white?
I don't even know. Because honestly, all the cool stuff was crowded with kids, so we wanted to get through it. We felt like we didn't belong.
Yeah.
Like we were invading.
Oh, you were like, it was like you might as well went to the Lego store. Or
Yeah. No.
The Peppa
we
Pig
looked.
experience.
We saw one other couple that didn't have a kid with them. And we were like, maybe they're on edibles too.
Maybe. The aquarium's a good spot for edibles. I feel like. I haven't been to one in a while. Belle Isle's got a free one. It's pretty fun.
I heard they recently redid it.
Free. Who doesn't? What's better than a free aquarium?
What's better than free fish?
Hey, real talk. Real talk. Bitch, fuck me. Yeah, we need to collectively go to the mall. But I want to go to like a nice shitty mall. But the thing is, it's hard to find a shitty mall nowadays too because they're just getting them out of there. You know what I mean? The shitty malls don't last.
Is Oakland Mall still standing?
It's still standing.
I want to go there.
Buy a thread.
Or how about like Macomb Mall? Isn't Macomb Mall a mall?
I don't think Macomb Mall. Yeah, Macomb Mall is still around actually.
I'd love to go there.
Listen, they just got a Chick-fil-A open it up across the street. I'm pretty sure business is fucking booming. All my coworkers, it's like
crazy.
Everyone's like, "Oh my god, dude, there's a Chick-fil-A now." Like,
Macomb is balling, bro.
Macomb Mall is whack as fuck. I've been there one time. I'm a big listen. I'm gonna. You know what? Maybe we should pivot to a mall show because.
We should do our show in the mall.
I would love to do a mall episode.
Get a kiosk.
We totally could.
If you want to get a good
and
feel,
we record every day and interview.
We just talk about the
in
people
mall.
we see. Look at this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Look at this motherfucker. Look at this idiot.
It's actually, hey, if you can get in a cheap mall, it's kind of smart
Yeah.
to like go open up the kiosk every day.
You might get questioned. People's coming asking questions.
Yeah. And then you just get to interview
podcast
them
it,
right
yeah.
then and there.
Yeah.
Maybe we
why
should
not?
look into.
Yeah.
Maybe we should look into this. How much a kiosk costs? Maybe just give us one for a week. You don't even gotta be a month. Just give us a week. We'll have it. We'll be out there 4 days.
Probably do it for
Record.
like $200-300. Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
There's
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Anytime I go out of town and I have a little time, I like to go to the mall because you get a good idea of who lives there. You get a good idea of how some of these people that go to the mall put on their best shit. So
Yeah.
You, get to see what, you know what I mean? You get to see what like people like to wear, how they dress, and where you're at. You know what I mean? I've probably been to like a dozen different malls in the state. I gotta check out the mall.
Now they have that Oakland Mall guy who bought the mall. What should I put here? Should I put a fucking smash burger place or should I put a hookah cup place here?
Bro, we're gonna put in a
Chaldean guy
fucking
who bought
smoke shop,
Oakland
bro.
Mall.
It's all like Asian shit
Yeah.
in Oakland
What
Mall
should I
now.
put here?
They're opening up a hot pot restaurant.
Really?
I'm very excited. They also have the gotcha store
Yeah.
in there. Oakland Mall is kind of popping. Trust me. I was there during its absolute
Poppin'
lowest
is
of lows.
crazy.
It's back on. I'm bullish. I'll say this. I'm bullish on that mall right now.
Bullish.
I'm very bullish on that mall. It's
Not
only going to get
peckish.
better. I'm not peckish. I'm not bearish. I'm bullish. I think it's going to up. It's going to be a good mall.
So you're buying Oakland Mall stock.
I'm buying Oakland Mall stock. Listen to me, man. I've been at every mall in this great state. Up and down from Oakland, goddamn Traverse City, baby. Way up there. You know what I'm saying? Grand Rapids got 2 malls. Did you know that?
No.
Did you know I've been to both of them? That's what I thought.
I've been to one
I'm
of
not talking
there.
about-
It's
yeah.
a nice mall.
It is nice.
It's a big-ass city.
one. Ann Arbor's got a shitty mall, believe it or not. They have one mall. I'm not crazy about it. Lansing, yeah, not crazy about their mall either. It's all right. Anyways, we can do this all day. But I'm bullish on Oakland Mall. I think we need to do a mall episode or a mall trip to get some content. It'd be good for us. Maybe we'd all walk out there with more John Cena T-shirts from Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Hot Topic is the king of T-shirts. That's all the mall is good for, is like buying nerdy shit, I feel like.
Great Lakes
And
got a
maybe pair of
Nordstrom rack.
shoes.
Do they really?
Yeah.
They do. I went
They had
there.
no shoes though. I look at the shoes.
Oh my god, the shoes in Nordstrom Rack are so fucking Nordstrom
Nordstrom
Rack
Whack,
are so
yeah.
whack. That's what I was about to
They
say.
are Nordstrom
I was
Whack.
just there,
Whack.
bro. They don't got shit there as far as shoes go.
No,
They-
you could probably get some like a shirt or pants or something.
Honestly,
maybe.
you better.
hoodie.
Honestly, you have better luck at Marshalls finding something than
Crazy.
Nordstrom. Nordstrom's like I've been in Nordstrom Rack a couple times the past like month. I wasn't like crazy about it. It's a good place to buy cheap underwear. You heard it here first. The mall expert. But their shoes are they're ass. Like I don't want to buy On running shoes. That's like all they have.
Yeah.
And like the wackest pair, like
and Chelsea
Nike Air
boots.
Monarchs. It's all Chelsea boots. Yeah, it's all like
It was
bullshit.
trash.
Cole Haan slip-on dress shoes. Like, give me a fucking break. This is just like Marshalls. There's nothing Nordstrom-ness about it.
How did y'all celebrate your April Fool's Day? Did you?
I didn't do much.
Nothing.
I had
No
April
pranks. No
Fools.
mischievousness.
I actually did have an April Fool's prank. I didn't go to work that day. I didn't go to work.
Really?
Yeah.
Just what? Why?
I just didn't go. Did
you tell them you were sick?
Fools. No, I put in a paid time off.
Oh, cool.
I was on vacation. That was the April Fool's prank because it was probably a busy fucking day. I knew it was. So, fuck you guys. Fuck you. Everyone support the Patreon. I don't want to fucking work a fucking job anymore. Oh my god. Actually, I do have a question for anyone listening right now. Okay? This is a good one. Do you believe in a dream job?
Yeah, that's a good
The
question.
concept of a dream job is a little silly to me. Because my dream job would be like, honestly, you could double my income right now, which still wouldn't be anything crazy. And I could live my same lifestyle as long as I just didn't have to work. I'd be a happy man for the rest of my life. Am I just a baby? Are we all just babies? Working, I'll say it to the camera. Working sucks fucking dick. I don't like doing it.
But what if your job was to like play a
If
video
this was
game
my job,
and tell
sure.
people how much you like it?
I guess that'd be different. I guess that'd be a lot different. It also depends
Like,
how much you pay.
would you be a recruiter for like $5 more an hour? Like, you got to be hype you got to hype up your job and get people excited to work there. Like, you know the Kevin dude from the
Pistons games?
and Imagine Theater.
Oh yeah,
He was like the guy who was our new hire guy at Quicken.
Oh,
He used to work for Quicken.
Come on, guys. Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna
gonna
crush
smash
it.
these
We're doing
goals.
the sales. Yeah, bro. So like, he probably makes
I would
good
wanna be a
money
recruiter.
being a bitch. You know,
So do you want me to be a hype man? Is that what it is for $5?
basically for $5 more an
a
hour,
$5 raise is that's good money.
you gotta hype up your company, but every day.
Oh yeah, for
Every
sure.
day.
I have to go to work and it still sucks. It'd still be work.
Yeah,
I'd rather be a waste of space for $5 more an hour. That sounds
That's fair.
awesome.
that's fair.
I don't know if there is a dream job. The dream job would probably be just not working. You know what my dream job is? To be a podcaster.
There you go.
There we go.
To
I
do
guess
this.
there's
And
a-
you can
a
fulfill
genuine
that dream by
job.
being a patron.
Doing this for money.
I would love to do this, yeah.
Yeah.
Crank out more episodes, do other live stuff. That'd be awesome.
Oh,
I would love
yeah.
to do this. I guess
Oh,
that
yeah.
is a dream job. But does everyone just hate working?
I
Or
don't
do I
hate it.
more.
I don't hate it.
I fucking hate working. I'll be honest. I'm 30. I think I would decide if it was for me or not. I don't think. Listen, I don't think this career shit's for me. Working sucks dick, and I'll say it first. Call me a baby. Call me a retard. Call me whatever the fuck you want.
Well,
You
you're a
can still call me
hypocrite
employed.
because you love a blowjob.
I guess I love a foot job. I love a foot job.
I guess a blowjob's
A
better
hand
than
job.
no job.
Yeah.
Mhm. Wipe downs. You know what I mean?
So you
Not gonna-
so you didn't like so for April Fool's Day you didn't go to work.
Yeah, I didn't go to
your
work.
big deal.
That was my-
Because
that
for
was
me,
my
I had
fuck
to
you.
work. It was a Wednesday, I think. Mm-hmm. And what I did was I had a Zoom meeting, and I just they were like, my coworker's like, all right, Nick's gonna share a screen now to show this, and I'm like, all right. So first, I'm gonna go up ahead and pull up Pornhub. This is
Yeah.
BBW.
This is category.
This is BBW PAWG lesbian.
Mature POG looking to take advantage of
Ebony
young
lesbian.
BBC.
Hold on.
And they got a good hoot out of it.
This is.
They got a good hoot. They said, "Oh, I like this company. They have fun on April Fool's Day. They showed porn during
Nice.
work hours.
That was a good prank.
I showed women porn. I showed women. I showed porn to women,
Nice.
and they loved it. They had a good.
Now,
hoot.
what you said also brings up another question. Can you be a BBW and a PAWG at the same time? I feel like PAWG implies that, the ass is the fattest part, and you have the slim waist, you have all the features that would make you a PAWG, right? But if you're a BBW, you're just going to be big regardless. So it's kind of like cheating. You know what I mean? Can you
No,
be a BBW,
you can't.
a
And
big,
what I
beautiful
meant-
woman, and a PAWG, a fat-ass white girl, at the same time?
You can't. What I was saying was it was lesbian. It was a
lesbian,
it was a PAWG,
BBW
lesbian
X
with
PAWG.
a BBW.
See, I think
Holy
when
shit.
when you
Send the
label
link.
when you label BBW, it's like implying that they're a linebacker.
It's
Not-
implying that they're fat.
Yeah, but not
Yeah.
massive.
Large, yeah.
Like like there's BBWs out there that I wouldn't classify as like, damn.
We're adults now. We can talk about big women without
know-
shame here. You know what I mean?
I don't like. I'm thinking like 250 to 300.
That's BBW. That's linebacker, bro. 300.
Yeah.
300.
That
Yeah.
is
300?
morbidly obese.
300 is two of me, bro.
John Cena said he tore down a 280.
John Cena's
I
280.
think he's capping.
He wasn't capping. He's like, she took me home.
No, I
She had a
saw
great
that.
smile.
He was capping, bro.
I don't think it was
She had a
capping.
great
Big
spot.
cap.
But when
I
I
wouldn't
think
put
of
it past him.
BBW, I don't. I think of like proportion. Like the chick could be 170, but
Yeah.
she's short and got a little tummy.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
okay, yeah.
that could be a BBW. BBW is too broad. But like fat ass
big,
white
beautiful
girl,
woman.
the same thing. She could be a twig as long as she has a thumper. It's a PAWG.
Well, BBW is big, beautiful woman, right?
Yeah.
So could you be like a WNBA player? Would you? You're a big woman if you're fucking 6'7".
Yeah,
That's a BB.
Technically,
Is that, you're
technically,
pretty? Is that not a BBW?
that's technically a BBW.
Do you have to be fat?
Cameron
we are,
Brink
we are
is a
feminist
BBW.
allies here. Okay, we are redefining body norms in society and the definitions that us evil men have corrupted. BBWs. We're all BBWs.
I just feel
you know
like
what
they're
I mean?
both way too broad at terms.
I think we should stop using them. Is that
No, I don't like. But I'm saying like, for one guy's BBW, it's another guy's SSS BBW.
Oh, that's
Super
SSS,
sized
That's where that's where I
BBW.
gotta throw in the towel, bro.
Yeah,
a little
that's
too-
all right. That's where you start
like-
seeing like cottage
That-
cheese
that-
start to form.
That's a fetish. After a
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
point.
You got a problem.
Unless
You like
you're
getting
that
sat
large.
on and
Unless
stuff.
you're that large, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is the attraction thing. Like, do you think like a 78-year-old guy seems like a 70-year-old woman, and she's like, oh my god, is she bad as fuck?
No.
Like, do you?
Well,
maybe.
I don't
Dave
think
Your
so.
Blunt's-
standards and your
Dave Blunt's
characteristics change
isn't
over
fucking
time.
with fat girls. They're all
I
skinny.
guess so. Well, that's him.
So, I think in his case, no. But that's a good point. I think 70-year-olds are out there trying to fuck 30-year-olds.
First of all, I think
They are.
I think this episode title has to be BBW versus POG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Low key.
Yeah.
Yo, you talk about search engine optimization? Whoo!
There you go.
Anyone? There's gonna be a bunch of guys looking to jack off. They're gonna find our episode title,
Yeah.
episode 49. What the?
Yeah, they went to nut. They stayed for the laugh.
They went to had to, got to, bust.
I want to talk about a
That's
dream.
what Dave said, I think, today.
I want to talk about a dream I had the other day.
Fuck, that was good.
Last night, actually. It wasn't the other day. Mm-hmm. So I had like a 2-part dream. And the first part of the dream, so I had a dream that like I was on a picture of my face was on Kanye's Instagram feed. And he made a meme of my face. And there was like 10 million likes on it. I was cooked. Like in the comments, it was like 1 versus 10,000. Like you're just finished. But then, like in the dream, later as that progresses, it progresses to me meeting him, and we all know the house way rant. We remember, you don't have the answers, all that. But how that thing started, he's like, "Who's gonna be the Medici family to let me create more, or are you gonna marginalize me till I'm out of my moment?" So I got to meet him in my dream, and I'm like, imagine if you did that, but you were like Captain Crunch. Like, who's going to be the General Mills factory to let me create more? Or you just want crunch berries for the rest of your life? I am Kellogg's in the flesh. Tony, Honey Smacks, Goober,
Goober.
you know?
Yeah. That's an insane dream.
That is. And when I was telling him that, he had the dumb Kanye smile on his face. Just the big, trying not to smile.
All right, so let's go into the dream interpreter section of the podcast.
Yes.
You're going to look up what this means?
There's a lot more to the dream, though.
What is the most main thing about it? What's the one thing that sticks out?
I don't know. Well, definitely.
So they got a new one. It's a dream interpreter AI they got now. Let's try this out.
Okay.
So just slowly tell me the main parts of it.
Meeting Kanye West and having him post a meme of your face, of my face or whatever, however you would type it. Sharing a few laughs. Best friend starts a tech company with you. And you end up fighting the president of the company. Because at the business expo, you were hanging out with Kanye West all week and not doing any work. And you wake up when you're fighting. That sums up that dream. There's a lot of dead space in what we're doing, but what I just did was direct the dream to Slim. He's typing it in the dream AI, and we're interpreting that dream. Because that was a crackpot dream. I woke up and I was like, oh, man, that was weird.
They
There's an
just give you
option
like
to
a lazy-
share it in the dreamer map. This must be like
Other
collecting.
people that
I didn't do
similar
it.
stuff.
I put it in as if it's me. I said it was like I was you.
What if
Yeah.
they just give you like an easy like Freud explanation? They're just like, you're gay. You're gay.
You're gay.
You sound
Hey, you're
annoying and
closeted.
stupid.
You're gay and you are in love with men.
That was like when I took psychology. Like everything Freud was like, "Oh, you're either gay or not. You smoke cigars because you want to suck dick." You want to know why Dr. Seuss had trees in his books? Because he wanted them to be dicks.
Yeah.
So it says, dreams often reflect our subconscious thoughts, feelings, and experiences. In your dream, meeting Kanye West could symbolize your aspirations, desires for recognition, or the influence of public figures in your life. Kanye West is known for his boldness and creativity, and other things.
That's
but
what
it's
he's
not
known
gonna
for
say.
recently.
Yeah.
His
So
boldness, for
encountering
sure.
him may denote a desire to express yourself freely or to gain respect in your pursuits, especially in a creative or public context. Hey, you're doing this pod. I can definitely see how that, being a thing. The meme with your face and the ensuing mockery may represent your insecurities or worries about how others perceive you. It suggests a fear of being judged or laughed at in social situations, possibly mirroring real life situations where you feel vulnerable or scrutinized. The laughter surrounding the meme could also indicate a conflicted feeling about humor. On one hand, it could be a way to bond or connect with others, but on the other, it might hurt you if it feels belittling.
Yeah.
Interesting. The aspect of the dream could be a reflection of the tension between wanting to be accepted and the fear of ridicule. When you shared a joke with Kanye, it's so funny reading it. When you shared a joke with Kanye, it signifies your desire to connect with influential figures or to seek approval from the individuals you admire. It could also suggest that you have something valuable to contribute and you want your voice to be heard. The setting of a tech company with your best friend may point to your aspirations in business and innovation. Starting a I have to log in to get the rest. I think we got.
No.
I think we get the most.
Ooh.
I didn't even tell him about Tony Ferguson. Tony
tell him about-
Ferguson.
Oh, yeah.
Tony Ferguson also beat up the president of the company.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I don't know.
Everybody
I
was
don't
there.
remember what prompted him. Oh, I think he shoved Tony Ferguson, and then Tony like started beating his ass. Oh, and when he was smashing him, he's like, "Where's your kid at? Where's your kid at?"
What's crazy is like I did start a company with a friend of mine.
Yeah.
So
So it's like strange. It's like
Yeah.
it was such a weird dream. But like the friend you started with wasn't in there.
yeah,
It was
wasn't
some
him.
guy I've never
'Cause
seen
you know him.
before.
Yeah.
I've never seen the guy I beat up and Tony Ferguson beat up.
That's so funny.
And he was mean as fuck. He's like, "You're paying for all the candy you ate at my booth." He was mean as fuck.
I picture this grown man.
All the
You ate all my
candy you
fucking
ate?"
candy.
Yeah.
What you doing eating candy, hanging out with Kanye?
And then and then I'm like tearing up the booth at the expo, and he's like, "You're paying for all this." I was like, "Fuck, I am."
He ate all my crybabies. You know?
Yeah,
My
That's
super
wild.
sours.
fucking asshole.
At a business
dude.
expo, and I'm going to a business expo this week. You see, when you start a company and you go on a business expo, and there's women and cocaine there. Don't tell
Tony
your wife.
Ferguson.
There's Tony Ferguson's
He's
there.
beating people up.
What is this?
Tony Ferguson.
Where's your kid at? Yeah, look up Tony
Tony's
Ferguson.
a little intoxicated. Charlie's a little intoxicated. And then, next thing we know, Tony's got Charlie over the couch. Are you getting serious?
Over the coach.
Are you good? It's looking at you. Are you really getting serious?
Yeah, he looks so real.
Shake my hand and we're good. You don't want to be good. Then
Where's your kid at?
I tell you what.
Ultimate Fighter.
Where's your kid at? Where's your kid at? Where's your kid at? Don't say it. Hey, where's your kid at? Hit me instead of your kid.
Where's your kid at?
Hit me instead of your kid.
Where's your kid at?
You said, where's your son at? Oh, are you kidding me? Where's your son? Serious?
Where is your fucking son? Where was his fucking son?
I think his kid got taken away because he was hitting him.
Jesus. Both of these fighters in custody battles with their children.
I love
I gotta
the
find
idea
that
of
clip.
like being a crazy guy yelling at another crazy guy and deciding to go there with him.
Both probably being pieces of shit, too. Where's your kid at?
Where's your kid at?
That's putting the action out there. Both of these fighters
What
have
happened?
dealt with custody battles involving their children.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's ridiculous.
What the fuck? What's that guy's name? Is he still doing
That's
it?
John Anik, yeah.
He,
The
he be
greatest
fucking
call.
up, bro.
The
Both
greatest
of these
call in
fighters
sports
have dealt
history.
with custody battles.
Why was that on the
These
script?
fighters have dealt with custody battles involving their children.
What? Why
ridiculous.
was that? Why?
He thought it was a good point.
That is a good point. They have passion, you know what I mean? They're fighting for something bigger.
These guys
I
are not
guess.
only fighting in the ring,
Didn't you
but
say-
they're fighting for these kids.
Didn't you say Captain Crunch was a part of that dream?
Yeah.
Oh, you brought up Captain Crunch to Kanye?
Yeah.
I have a thought about Captain Crunch.
I was like, imagine the rant, but he was talking about cereal. You know, the house way.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to let me create more? Or do you
More
only want
flavors.
crunch berries for the rest of your life?
This goes to the Crunch Berries. Oops. All berries.
Lazy.
I'm supposed to believe that was a fucking mistake.
Lazy.
Even if it was a mistake, I think it was an inside job.
Yeah.
I think Captain Crunch intentionally sabotaged the original Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries production to create an all-berry cereal to tank the market value of Captain Crunch. So he could buy in all his shares he sold in earlier, right? Because once they started hitting the roll, he's like, I got all these shares. I'm a founder. I can start selling some of this off and get some, liquid capital right now.
Yeah.
So when things got a little too steady, he didn't see enough growth. He came out with the Oops All Berries, and for a few days, it was like, oh my god, this is a big fuck up. Like, what have we fucking done? There's no Captain Crunch, and it's all berries. What do you mean it's all berries, sir? I mean, it's all berries. My God.
Bro.
Newsflash, Captain Crunch has lost $60 billion in market value today after the factory produced a batch of cereal that was all berries. When we asked Captain Crunch for comment, all he could say was, oops.
All berries.
Oops. All berries. I think it was an inside job. And then, you know what happened? The stock price fucking plummeted in the toilet. You could buy 300 shares of Captain Crunch for $6. And what he did, he bought all his original shares back, right? And then what happened was Oops All Berries actually became a success. Because we all love the Crunch Berries, right? They're fruity, they're delicious, they have a crispity, crunchy texture.
Crispity.
Maybe,
And so it became a
they'd be
success.
tearing my mouth up.
And so when it finally hit the market,
you got a weak mouth.
the top, bro,
Yeah.
eat 2 bowls of that.
Who's eating 2 bowls?
Sometimes I'd be high and
stoners,
having 2 bowls.
We smoke weed. What do you mean? You act
guess-
like 2 bowls of Captain Crunch is like eating a car. That's
This-
not shit.
you know,
I'd
That's a
rather
with
snack.
him,
That's a
with
snack.
him, it makes sense because he brought up Life Cinnamon when he was talking about good cereal,
Oh.
and I still haven't gotten that cardboard taste out of my fucking mouth.
Well, that's why you didn't like your meal the other day.
I need to wash it down
Why?
with some Oops
'Cause
All
the
Berries.
cardboard?
The cardboard is.
Yeah, it's
you
still
need a palate
tampering.
cleanse.
Yeah, I need some ginger, some
Yeah.
pickled ginger.
I saw a Peep cereal today.
Ugh.
Oh.
They're dropping these things like Mountain Dew flavors.
How are they
got
selling
the,
anything?
They got the Minecraft cereal that turns your milk green. They got the crumble cookie.
Do you see
cereal
kids
now.
are getting kicked out of the Minecraft movie?
I want to go see the Minecraft movie because it seems
That
like an
looks so
experience.
funny, bro.
Fuck it, let's turn the movie into into Astro World, into the fucking circus.
We got to
Who
talk
cares?
about this. We got to talk about this. Have you seen the footage
Of what?
of people
The Minecraft
filming
movie?
their experience in the Minecraft movie?
Yeah.
The kids are treating it like a concert.
Yeah.
It's not a movie. They're throwing their popcorn in the air. They're dancing. They're doing dances in the aisles.
They're waiting
my
for
God.
it.
They're not. They're like ironically. They're like doing it. I'm pretty sure it's all a joke.
It's all ironic for sure.
Yeah, they're like the guy said chicken jockey, and they fucking lost.
The
their mind.
police had to be called because people could not settle.
It's
down.
really funny. I'm thinking the kids are having way too much fun.
I saw one like it's all these scenes where they're like waiting for it. They're like, "Who are you?" in the movie, and he goes, "I am Steve." And everyone in the theater stands up. They start shouting. They're screaming. They're clapping their hands. They're like hugging each other. They're like high-fiving.
I don't even know what the movie's about.
It's a Minecraft movie.
It's
Everyone on Twitter, I keep saying it's like, all right, 2 out of 10 movie, but like 10 out of 10 theater, like 10 out of 10 theater experience.
yeah. Everybody's
They're
saying
just losing their mind.
like the adults in the movie. They're like tweeting like this is the way to watch the movie.
yeah, like you can't watch it at home. You have to go see it with the fucking Zoomers.
Yeah,
We're
you
making
have
memes.
to. Like
That's
you won't,
hype.
if you watch it at home, you're missing that part.
Bro,
Yeah.
there's kids putting their friends on their shoulders during the chicken jockey
That's crazy,
scene.
bro.
They're jumping up and down.
Yeah,
They're
you gotta
fucking
call the
flipping over
police.
Like
seat.
when we were in 9th grade, Toy Story 3 came out.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was big for us.
Yeah.
But we weren't doing this. We sat our white asses down and watched.
Although, let me tell you, the theater was so tense during that lava pit, the incinerator
Yeah.
scene. We were all watching this kids movie. We're like, damn,
Yeah.
they're really just gonna kill fucking all the Toy Story characters.
Yeah.
They're gonna kill Buzz.
That was fucked
I
up.
have a
Yeah.
very vivid memory about Toy Story 3. I saw it with a bunch of friends, and the power went out during the movie. Like the movie went out.
Yeah.
And this is like maybe 10 minutes before the lava scene, like when it's starting to get really good. And it's pitch black in the theater, and we're with a friend of ours who's a brother,
Okay.
and he says the N-word in the theater, in the dark theater.
Yeah.
And it sounds like there's a bigger brother, like 8 rows down. Who the fuck just said that?
What?
Because he thought like it was a white dude who said it.
Okay.
And then he's like looking around. He's like, "Oh, I'm guessing it's the one I can't see." So that's like
funny.
yeah, really funny. And then so we then leave Toy Story 3. Like I don't remember what other movies were out like that weekend, but we're getting out and we see a security officer slam a guy. Like randomly, there's a black dude fighting a security officer, and a gun falls off of the black dude after he gets slammed.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm right there. I see the clink of the gun, and I'm gonna run, but I've always wanted to yell, "He's got a gun!"
Cause a panic.
And I yell it.
He's got
and
a gun.
Listen, before I could look and see where the black friend of the group is, he was at the corner. He already ran.
Yeah.
His senses, he was gone. I've never seen anybody run so fast.
That shit's so good.
He's got a gun. I got to yell, "He's got a gun," for the first and only time in my life.
He's got a gun.
When I
Yeah.
saw
Did
Toy
people
Story
start
3,
going, ah?
Yeah, everybody scattered. Everybody scattered.
That
That's
must have
so
felt
good.
good.
Yeah,
as
it was
fuck.
hype.
That is
That must have
hype.
felt so
That's
good.
so cool.
It was really hype.
Shout out Toy Story 3.
Toy Story
jealous.
3, yeah.
That was an experience. The kid, some dude in front of me brought in a whole hot and ready. And then when Andy's dog Buster shows up, and now it's like years later, so Buster's old and fat.
Yeah.
The theater's all quiet. The guy just goes, "Man, Buster got diabetes." And the whole theater just busts.
Man, Buster got
It's so
diabetes.
funny.
Man.
I wonder where he is now, man.
Wow.
Eating pizza, calling the dog fat.
He's probably got diabetes himself.
Shout
I
out to Toy
took
Story. We love Toy
I
Story.
took my mom to see
out to
Piece
Woody.
by Piece,
What's that?
the Pharrell movie, the Lego movie.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a black dude like sitting down, brought a backpack full of snacks.
Oh, hell
And he's
yeah.
in the same row as us, and my mom's in a wheelchair, so we're in the handicap row. And he's fully reclined out. He ended up falling asleep 15 minutes into the movie. Like ate his food, ate his hot dog that he got from the stand, and just you'd hear him in the quiet parts. Little twitch. So then that's the only way I can get my mom out. So I had to wake this guy up, and it took like 15 shakes. He was out.
Some fucking
I was
belly
like, "Hey,
full
my
of-
man, like, do you mind if, like, you know, I got to get my mom out here?" And
Yeah.
he doesn't move the chair, but he lifts his legs up. So then I just pushed the button for him.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because I'm sure you wouldn't mind.
He was still asleep, bro. He had a belly full of hot dog
Bro,
and
he
Lifesaver
was-
gummies.
He must have ate a lot of shit.
That's
'cause
crazy.
I only saw the hot dog, and it was the foot long covered in chili and
Oh,
relish.
that's
He had
that's
all the trimmings.
That's all he needed.
That's gotta
Yeah.
be such an American thing, right?
Yeah.
Eating until you
He's probably
sleep.
high too.
Eating to sleep in
Bro,
public.
when we went to Sonic before the movies, and I
Yeah.
had the foot-long chili cheese
Yeah.
coney, bro, I was and I smoked weed. I was fighting. That Celsius that didn't take, bro.
Yeah.
I was fighting for my fucking life,
didn't
trying not
take.
to
Plus,
die.
we didn't
that
see a good
shitty,
movie
No,
either.
it was a shitty movie. I'm trying not to fall asleep.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. I'm in the car. It's all warm.
Fucking
It's all cool.
Beetlejuice.
Instead of driving, Beetlejuice 2.
I fell asleep during Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
Because the movie
man.
sucked dick. That
That movie sucked, bro.
But now we have the memory of seeing it as a shitty
Beetlejuice
movie.
2 to be specific. Beetlejuice
Yeah.
1's alright.
If you're gonna
It's
see
alright.
a shitty movie, see it at a drive-in theater if you have one in your car. So you can make fun of it and bullshit with your friend. This movie sucks dick. You can
Yeah.
go on your phone. You can go
Yeah.
We are at the hour point, by the way.
Oh, nice.
You start
It's been
sparking
flying.
up.
I'm already high.
Shout out to the movies, Chicken Jockey.
So,
We gotta see
this is gonna be a new thing. We're gonna play smoking music. Here's this week's. I sent this to y'all, and it was the guy in the
Lionel
suit and a
Coinbase,
mask
Lionel.
rapping.
Oh,
And he's got the Obama flow.
yeah.
Taste for sex and blood, and a date with destiny. I'm on a mission to fight and fuck.
Shit is
Terrible
bubonic.
false beliefs. You gotta believe me, mama. I know
Mama.
you feel uneasy when your little baby boy stands against humanity. But I have peered behind the curtain. I have witnessed despair, anxiety, depression, people gasping for air.
Hey,
No one thinks anymore. We just follow the crowd. Insane becomes the norm, and our world flips upside down. Chews us up and spits
Upside
us
down.
out.
Family.
Whoa.
Family, mommy.
You gotta believe me, Mama. Oh, it's looping. That's why. My
have
bad.
you seen like the white Rasta guy who's doing like Christian, like Republican right wing? Like he's
No.
like
Yeah.
he's like gender.
Yeah, that guy fucking
gender
sucks.
dysphoria being taught in the schools to the children, making them gay. It's like some
I forget
like,
his
white
name. He has like tattoos all over. Yeah, I hate that fucking guy.
Dude,
He had
we thought-
Roseanne on a song.
We thought no, that's Tom McDonald. I'm thinking
Okay.
of somebody different.
All
This
right.
No,
guy
we
doesn't
need to bring
rap.
back Maccabee. Y'all remember What Me Eat Wednesdays?
No.
Excuse me?
Welcome to Maccabee's Medical Monday. Today
Oh,
it's all
cucumber.
about this, the
We need this
cucumber,
guy back.
Or as they call it in Jamaica, cucumber.
Cucumber.
Cucumber. Vitamins, minerals, very high number. Silica, hair and nails get longer. Other vitamins make your bones them stronger.
Hey.
Anti-wrinkle make you look younger.
Hey.
95% water. Kidney cleanser, great hydrator. Detox, fiber, good regulator. Give your body good things. Don't be a traitor. Get the cucumber. Cut it in a slice. Put it in a jug of water overnight. You know what you get for a fraction of the price? Energy drink full of electrolyte.
Hey.
Is one of the user as a base for your vegetable juice. Another surprise, put a slice on your eyes, take away the dryness, revitalize. Oh yes. One thing I have left, cucumber can also help with bad breath. Wash away the bacteria that cause the odor. Cucumber water instead of soda. A Maccabee Medical Monday.
Fire.
Ooh. I know a lot of y'all that can use that cucumber for your breath.
Man, I want a cucumber now. Fuck.
Cucumber.
I don't even like cucumbers. I kinda
Cucumber.
And if you're gay, put the cucumber in your ass. Lubricate.
Oh.
I always see that one. I told NASA this. It's just like, dude, on TikTok I see he always does like cucumber recipes where he
Yeah.
cuts up a cucumber, puts it in like a little jar, and he puts like soy sauce and other stuff in. It looks good. But he's very clearly a gay dude. He's like, sometimes you just have to eat an entire cucumber, and I'm like, what if you just shoved it up his ass? Sometimes you have to eat an entire. Every video is sometimes. you have to
Today's
eat an-
recipe is asshole
every video starts
cucumber.
You
with
gotta eat it with your ass.
Every video starts with sometimes you just have to eat an entire cucumber, and he cuts it and all these different recipes. Like, what if he just shoves it up his ass?
boom.
He swallows it.
Boom.
Shout out to Logan's Food.
Shout out to Maccabee, man.
That's funny.
For real. No, I thought Instagram real music's only been getting worse. Like bubonic sounds like fucking Illmatic now. I'm running all over the face. Can we play bubonic, please? Can we get bubonic
What's
for the one
that?
time?
What's that?
I'm running all over the face, blue in the face, looking like Sonic.
Yeah,
Just
so
look
look up Blue in the Face looking like Sonic.
Shit is bubonic. There's not a full song. It's only like
Are you sure?
I've never seen the full song. I've only seen the 30-second stick. Yes.
Blue in the face, looking like Sonic.
Got up on stage around 9. In between
I'm glad this shit died.
Bring that to a beat. Shit is bubonic.
I thought that was
not
I thought that
tough.
was the final boss of Coworker.
He's
music,
got
of
lasers
Reels
shooting
music.
from
Look up.
This guy sounds
he did
like
another
fucking-
song that infected Reels. It's called "Don't Ask Me How I Did It. I Just Did It. It Was Hard." That was him too.
This era is
and you talk about sounds you hate. I really don't like this one because nobody on Reels or anything has any substance to add with this piece of shit song.
Don't ask me how I did it. I just did it. It was hard. I just pulled
It's the same guy.
It is.
Don't ask me how I did it.
Fuck this fat ginger.
Have y'all
man.
seen
I
What
can't
the
stand
Hell?
it.
No, is this more Instagram music?
What the hell?
My favorite Instagram music is Hikate's Torch.
This one.
Yeah, this is new. What the hell, y'all?
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
What the hell, y'all?
What the hell, Antes? What the hell, What the hell, Barry?
What the hell, LeBron James?
Yeah, I like that one.
See if you can find Hikate's Torch. They're awesome. Hekate Torch. It's like a fake Evanescence.
Oh.
It's like this guy with like a braided beard. They all sound like shit.
Is that I'm just not over it?
No, it's forced to embrace.
Oh.
Always hating. This is the place you call home. That's literally what the woman sounds like. And all the video is like AI footage of like people in jail.
Is this it?
Yes. Yes, yes.
It is.
Oh God. She looks like that auntie you have that's always like coming by asking for money.
Wait till you get to the guy.
There's a guy who's got a sign that says homeless and hungry.
The video's insane. It's like Banksy nonsense. It's like war footage. Homeless stock footage. Here we go.
Yeah, they just show footage of like the Middle East.
Listen to those fucking nasty riffs, though. Let's go.
The climate is changing. Why aren't we?
She's green screen.
Yeah, now she's green screened into the action like Sam Porter Bridges in Deathstroke.
Is that real music? Oh, here we go.
This looks like a guy I roller skate with.
This is so bad.
He looks like some fella I roller skate with. He look. We call him.
our last breath.
We call him Brett Michaels.
Okay, that's bad, dude.
Dude, you know what's funny?
That's bad.
Bro,
I
want
saw
to be a Monomarth so bad.
He's the thumbnail.
yeah.
Him doing that is the thumbnail.
He looked like a Monomarth.
He does. Bro. Fucking what was funny is that I saw like an actual like metal band covering who's like legit like covering that. I just saw this reel. This guy's like forced to embrace. I'm like, there's no fucking way someone's actually covering this. And it sounded like 50 billion times better. But I'm like, this is so fucking niche. I was like, I have no one. This is one of those moments like I have no one to send this to.
That's insane.
Someone made like a genuine good cover of the song.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
That's insane.
Shout out to Hikate's Torch. Hikate's Torch, come on the pod. Rock on. The woman's voice is it's so funny.
She sounds like, you know when you would boot up World.
The video's a trip.
You know
You
when
guys
you
gotta
would
look this up.
when you boot up World at War.
Yeah.
It sounds like that.
All right, we got to talk about the elephant in the room.
The dolphin in the room or the elephant in the room?
Both.
Absolute legends. Hello, you
Oh.
absolute legends. Hello, you absolute legends.
Karl Jobst lost the lawsuit to Billy Mitchell.
Hello, you absolute legend. I've lost my lawsuit and I am in debt $345,000 and I need your help.
Legends, I need your help. I've
Karl
opened up
Jobst,
the
man.
Legends tier on Patreon. Well, I'll be showing my chocolate starfish for $45 a month.
There will be solo content of me busting ropes and
Busting
fingering
ropes.
my asshole because I need the money.
And if you want to upgrade to the absolute Legends tier, I'll be fucking my wife. Bless you.
For
you absolute
$45,
legend.
the tier gets you squeezing, spreading, prodding.
And please, for the love of fucking God, download Raid Shadow Legends, who sponsor my videos. The Karl Jobst is a YouTuber. He catches like speedrunners cheating and stuff like that. He's like big on video game cheaters. And he tried to go after Billy Mitchell, the most famous video game cheater. He was like the first guy to be like a pro gamer, basically. He like had the high score in Donkey Kong. He's like tried to make a name off that for 40 fucking years. Yeah. Billy Mitchell's a fucking loser. He's probably going to sue us for me saying that.
Yeah.
But Karl Jobst claimed that Billy Mitchell trying to sue this other guy, this other gamer, led to the guy killing himself, and that's where Karl Jobst lost the lawsuit.
Even though it's still widely believed.
Yeah. But you can't say that when you're on a platform.
It's widely believed, but for the context for the listeners, that Billy Mitchell, because he sues everybody.
Yeah.
I'm good. He sues everybody, and he's just got the money to do it somehow. You ever seen he kind of rocks some crispy suits? It's always like an American flag eagle tie.
Yeah.
And his stupid pompadour.
He looks straight
mullet.
from the 80s. He's got the same hair for 40 years. It's probably a wig at this point. It's got to be. It's good.
But so he sued Karl Jobst because, Karl Jobst got like 1 million or 2 subscribers. Like, people watch his shit. And
Karl Jobst got some paper.
Yeah, so everything he said about Karl Jobst was pretty much true, but then he went too far saying that, he was the reason a guy killed himself. Because the guy who was suing couldn't afford it. He was also mentally ill. Shout out to him. Can't remember his name. But not shout out to Billy Mitchell. No, but it's just, I was so hyped when I saw him make videos about being sued by Billy Mitchell. I was really excited.
We're like, finally, Karl Jobst is going to fuck this guy over. Like,
I thought it's funny. Like, a guy on YouTube who's does journalism, and he directly has to go against the guy in a court of law. And it was hype.
Report on. Yeah, it was
and
cool.
then he lost. It's like $350,000. And it's fucked, bro.
Well, that's the difference between YouTube and journalism, I
Yeah.
suppose. I
Bro.
guess how often you hear about TMZ getting sued and shit like that? You know
I
what
can't
mean?
wait to see his fucking his video when he drops it eventually.
Oh, that's going to be a banger.
Hello, you absolute legends.
He's going to be, hello, you absolute legends. He's going to be all apprehensive about it.
Yeah.
Man,
He's going to be outside butt naked with a metal can. Spare change.
Spare change from you absolute legends with his Australian accent. He has a strange Australian accent. I'm like, where the fuck is this guy from? That's the good thing about YouTube, especially video game YouTube. All these people make videos. I'd be watching some shit, and I'm like, I don't have a clue where this guy is from. These people got these Elon Musk accents where you can't place them.
I heard...
shout out to Karl Jobst, bro. We're rooting for you, bro.
I heard Tony Ferguson wants to fight Billy Mitchell. Two has-beens in the ring.
How did this go? They need to do it. I'd pay for it.
I'd pay to see Billy Mitchell get his ass
I'll give
beat.
$5 for it. I give him $5
That'd be
for
hype.
it.
I'd give 15. If it was one good punch, I'd give 15.
Yeah, fuck it.
Hey, Aaron the Plumber versus Billy Mitchell.
Yo, book
We're
it.
Team Aaron. Well, Aaron will corner you.
Yeah.
We got you.
I'll be your cut man, bro.
Yeah.
As if Billy Mitchell is going to cut Aaron the Plumber. As if the 60-year-old pro Donkey Kong player is going to fight the swole guy who's famous for scrapping at the drop of a hat.
Aaron, why did you end up taking the fight with Billy Mitchell?
I had to.
I'd love to see Billy Mitchell get cock and ball torture from Aaron the Plumber.
Aaron the Plumber.
No homo.
AI can never create that.
CBT. Penis torture or dick torture is a sexual activity involving application of pain or constriction to the penis or testicles. This may involve direct painful activities, such as genital piercing, wax play, genital spanking, squeezing, all but.
That's the best part.
Squeezing. Is this supposed to be Joe from Family Guy?
Yeah.
No, I think it's Kronk. But it's the same voice.
Same voice,
yeah.
Squeeze. Patrick Warburton.
But I think
Patrick Warburton come on the
I think
pod.
the original meme was Kronk.
Well, because Kronk has that one where he's like, "Let me drop the pants."
Yeah.
That's a nice cock.
I think he has
You could
the
trim
thug,
it up a
the
bit.
thug shaker as
You
well.
could trip it up a bit.
He's got a great voice.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Shout out in sports.
He raw dogged an airplane. He started.
He
that.
was he invented raw dog at the airport.
Yeah, he was just like, you want to watch something? You want to read something? No. It's just
I love sometimes
staring.
Sometimes Putty would just raw dog life. There's like a couple scenes where they just cut to him sitting in his apartment. He doesn't have a TV on. He's just sitting on his couch staring into space until the phone rings and he answers it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't doing shit.
He's literally the Chad meme.
I love Putty. He's awesome.
He's also Locke in Tack.
And the power of Juju.
Oh. We found out the Chud is a real person.
Really?
Yeah.
The Chud Wojak's a real guy?
Chud is a real person.
Who is the Chud guy?
There's a guy who went to court. I think I sent it to you.
The guy who went to court?
Yeah.
The original Chud, bro? I
Yeah.
gotta find this.
Hang on.
He rocks. The original
Squeeze
Chud.
it.
Yeah, I think. Hang on.
They need to
Chud.
open a Wojak museum original in real life.
Chud guy. Hang on. It's an actual
Where's
guy.
Mr. Garrison? Mr. Garrison's not a Chud. They find the in real life. Inspiration.
Here's what it sounded like at the aquarium with all the kids.
Chud guy.
Wow. Is that you?
No.
We should just have that looping. We're saying we're live from the aquarium.
Yeah.
We're live from the aquarium right now with a bunch of children.
With a bunch of children.
Oh, we're trying to find the... Oh, there he is. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Oh, no way. Who
Yeah.
is he? Oh, my God. It's him. The original Chud.
Wow.
This
I
guy's like a
don't.
fucking computer engineer.
He
What
like
does he
killed somebody.
do? He killed somebody?
Yeah, that guy. He was too discontent with the world.
For real.
Okay, yeah. The shooter from the 2019 El Paso shooting.
Oh, this isn't funny anymore.
Hang on.
It was
2019
based on a fucking school shooter?
El Paso shooter. The Chud.
And they turned him into a Wojak? Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, Christ.
Oh.
Shooter killed 23 in Texas Walmart.
Fuck me. What a bummer.
He aired out a Walmart, bro. Walmart's supposed to be a fun place.
Fuck this guy. Fuck this.
Bro, he even
Jesus
brought
Christ.
headphones to shoot.
Oh, he brought the soundproof shits? Oh, my God.
What a bitch.
Fucking psycho. Fuck, man. Fuck sickos.
Fuck the Chud Joker, man.
You know what? If I could be, forgive me for being woke for a minute, but fuck mass shooting. That shit's got to stop.
That shit
shit's
does
not
have
cool.
to stop. That shit is not cool.
Damn, I don't like the Chud joke. I don't like the Chud Wojak anymore. I didn't know it's a fucking mass shooter.
Yeah, man. That's not cool.
Is he dead?
These guys
You think
usually
he's in
die.
jail?
They never incarcerate these people. They always fucking kill themselves. The police never shoot them because they're lazy.
Because they're lazy.
Bro, are you kidding me? Why don't they ever shoot these guys? You could be hero cop of the year.
Y'all
What if you
remember,
kill the guy that shot
y'all
20
remember that
people at
trans
Walmart?
person that shot up the school?
Yeah.
And they lit her ass
Oh,
up.
I fucking bet. They're
Like the video of that was circulating on Reels for a while.
Where did that take place? If it was in like rural America enough.
It was in Ohio, I think.
Oh yeah, the fucking cops saw that. They're like, finally, I get to kill a trans person. This is my golden ticket and get away
There
with
was
it.
like 30 slugs in that bitch.
Oh, yeah,
and
they
then they
told
had
us
to
they
yell,
lit her
drop the gun, after there was like 30 in her already. Like, brother, she's dead. What do you mean drop the gun? She's Swiss cheesed, and you're talking about drop the gun.
Those motherfuckers,
Drop the fucking gun!
Probably couldn't wait to shoot her off. Finally.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't seen one of these. We never get to shoot one of these.
It's crazy. She killed like 7 teachers.
That's
and like
fucking
3
crazy,
kids.
bro.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That's terrible. We got to put it away. You know what? We're hosting a gun drive.
Yeah.
Guys, if you donate your guns, we will give you an eighth of marijuana. Don't ask where it came from. Don't ask if it's marijuana. Just take our word for it. Could be Delta 8 for all you know. For all we know, it's not.
If you
Why the fucking questions? Just give me your gun.
Yeah. The gun drive is also brought to you by Tesla. You could use your eighth points. You could use your eighth points to put a down payment on a Tesla for $11.
So we're giving out eighth points that you can
either redeem for an eighth.
Trade in your guns for marijuana from us. You could trade in your marijuana
for
$11
off a Tesla.
Off a Cybertruck.
Yeah. We totally have nothing to do with the government, though.
Bro, I'm finally seeing videos of people grinding like on skateboards, Cybertrucks. I'm like, okay, the car's cool now.
Yeah,
okay, the car's
it's kind of
cool.
dope.
I'm like, this is finally a use for it. I'm like, I could watch this all day.
Honestly, if the Cybertruck wasn't like attached to a gay incel and wasn't electric, if they had a gas version of that was fast, I'd buy the fuck out of it.
It's like the Hummer.
Yeah.
It's like the modern day Hummer.
Yeah,
Remember when I was a
hell yeah.
kid, I saw
I
the
like
big
the
ass
design.
Hummers and thought they looked cool.
The design's cool, but the fact that it's attached to him makes it uncool.
Yeah.
The fact that Joe Rogan is shooting his crossbow at it, nobody gives a fuck.
Oh my God.
Makes you not want the car.
I'd be so embarrassed if I bought the Cybertruck and I had to watch Joe Rogan shoot a fucking crossbow at my truck the next day.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it.
It ricocheted the bolt.
Good for that. Good for the truck. Good for the truck.
Now, if somebody shot my Mini or Dodge Ram, the crossbow bolt's going right throrough.
I got insurance. You can shoot my car. Give me a new door. Fuck it. Come on, Joe Rogan, shoot a crossbow at my car. I could use a new set of tires. Fuck it.
Now I'm on
Do I need
Neil,
to claim
now I'm
for
on
that?
Neil deGrasse Tyson's side. He needs to interrupt Joe Rogan more when he goes back.
Would insurance cover that if someone shot a crossbow at your car? Would they be like, we didn't think this would happen, so I don't know what
Maybe.
to tell you, buddy. I don't know what
If
to
you
tell
have vandalism insurance and you get their plate somehow
Yeah.
and you have it on film, there you go.
What if some guy's just strolling by with a crossbow and just wham right through the windshield? Like, you have no proof. You had to take a picture like, yeah, this just happened.
Yeah.
I don't know what I just woke up. And
There was my brother parked his car in Detroit back when he was like a teenager or a youngster.
And what happened?
A spark plug through his shit.
Oh.
And they didn't steal anything. And it didn't really make anybody mad back then that I know of.
Yeah.
So down
some
the
kids
street,
fucking around.
yeah,
Fuck it.
down the street, they saw another car with the spark plug. Because all it takes is a little piece of acrylic.
Yeah.
Like you could take a tiny piece of acrylic and whip it at a window and it breaks, shatters silently. That's how people break into cars. They don't bust in or kick it. Like you ever see people punch a window and they can't break it?
Goldberg did.
Yeah.
Goldberg couldn't break it, then he fucked his wrist up.
Yep.
Yeah.
If he had a little acrylic on a ring, it would have went right through.
Pink.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know when I steal a car next weekend.
There you go.
That's my plan. That's my New Year's resolution. It was to commit Grand Theft Auto.
Yep.
I need a felony on my record.
You know.
I've been around the world long enough, you know.
You know.
What's a felony on a record? You know, that ain't shit, bro. Get me that jailhouse lawyer, you know.
You know.
I got 4 felonies. I got 5 felonies. I got 6 felonies. Bitch, I'm Bill Bellamy. Who is Bill Bellamy? I feel like I never even looked that up
Crime
in the
guy.
Little Piece song.
Hang on.
You know.
I know Bellamy, the
know Billy
cat.
B.
I know Bellamy, the cat boss in Super Mario RPG. I don't know Bill Bellamy though. Bill Bellamy is he a
Actor
crime guy?
and comedian.
Does he have felonies? Does he have
I don't know.
criminal record?
He's created the phrase booty call.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god! So this guy is this guy deserves like Smithsonian like recognition.
He played
created booty
FBI
call.
agent Sanders, the partner of Dolph Lundgren's character
U.S.
in Kindergarten
versus
Cop 2.
Bellamy. Bellamy versus United States.
Bitch, I'm Bill Bellamy.
In U.S. versus Bellamy, the defendant, Bill Bellamy, was charged with being a felon in possession of a firearm, possession of drugs with intent to distribute,
Bitch, I'm Bill Bellamy.
and possession of a firearm in furtherance of drug trafficking.
Bitch,
So-
I'm Bill. But now he's looking up Jonathan Myers.
Well, no, the picture for him was clowning. He got the swag glasses on. Why Jonathan Majors got the swag
The
glasses?
2012 NBA player press conference glasses, the fake big black round.
This
things.
guy, Robert California, James Spader,
Yeah.
he's in like a show where he's a bank robber. I need to fucking see it. It looks awesome.
Looks sweet.
It's called like Rod something. Hang on.
Rod.
Is it the Blacklist? Is that what it is?
My mom used to watch that.
Raymond Reddington. Yeah, that's the guy.
Oh.
Apparently, he's a sick fucking thief. Look at Boston Legal. Look at William Shatner up there, thinking he's crispy.
This show
still
looked
on
kind of
TV.
fire.
It was only 4 seasons.
There's so many shows you heard about but never watched a lick of.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing about TV.
Fucking-
Boston Legal's a show I like.
Hey, Crash. This movie, Crash, was like people were eroticizing danger.
Oh yeah, that's a who does that? Cronenberg.
People
Big
thought
body
that movie
horror.
was fire.
Oh yeah, it's like people who like get off on car crashes. It's like people think it's hot to be all mangled and fucked up and stuff like that. I haven't seen it.
I am not watching that.
It's a real horny flick.
$7 million budget made $100 million. I am watching that.
Oh, I'm watching that this weekend. I'm
Fuck
taking
no.
an edible. Watch
Crash
with James
Spader.
Yeah. Can watch me a
Robert California.
Watch me a Cronenberg classic.
The
Yeah,
Cronenberg
we up outta
stare.
here.
Woo!
You think Tony
Get out
John's
of
going to get the Switch too?
No.
Yeah, he's gonna have it day one. He's gonna have it day one. He's gonna play it at the fucking YMCA where he's living. By the time it
Playing
comes out,
Mario Kart World, baby.
if he has a roof over his head come June, yeah, I'd like to think
He needs to get on the game and get off his phone.
Yeah, he just needs to be addicted. He needs to get
Woo!
Balatro.
I just beat the Lich Dragon in Dark Souls, baby.
He needs to get on Balatro and stop buying Coach Bucket hats.
Man,
Coach Bucket hat. Coach Bucket hat.
Tony John's is
Coach
my
Bucket hat.
That's my
Coach
brother,
Bucket hat.
bro. That's my motherfucking
I love
brother.
his swag. I've never seen an individual wear a dress shirt underneath a football jersey before. It's very cool.
He's got some swag, man. I can't lie.
A
His
dress
his
shirt
little
under
dress
a football
shirts are
jersey.
nice.
with a bandana and a hat on top of it.
The Flames do-rag?
The Flames do-rag with like a fucking New York Yankees hat on
That
top
shit
of
was
it.
kind of sweet. I'm not going to lie.
Honestly, flames on anything is cool. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, especially yours.
It's true. Like,
Especially
flames on
shoes
anything
or
is
a
really
hat.
cool. Yeah. A
Do they have shoes with flames on it, like Nikes with
Oh,
flames?
Vans
on
with flames on them, 100%.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Shoe talk. We're about to get
I want a
into
pair.
the shoe
I want a
talk.
pair of like Timberlands with fucking
Welcome back
flames
to
on
the
it.
culture, where we spend a half hour talking about sneakers.
Yo,
Sneakers.
who better, the Chunky Donkey or the Grateful Dead Dunks, bro? Me personally, the Chunky Donkeys were fire, bro. Those were fire, bro.
What about the
I need the
Panda ones,
ice
bro?
cream shoes, bro. I'm 30 years old. I need the ice cream shoes for $1,200, bro. Those are out cold, bro.
They
Fire.
do have a pair of GoldenEye Air Maxes that look pretty cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I did see those. Those look cool as shit.
Those look very
are-
cool.
Those are for people our age, 30
Yeah.
and up. Those are
Yeah.
30 and up.
They got the Donkey Kong Country Air Max 90s.
See, those shoes like that, I feel like you got to enter your driver's license to buy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
when you're
yeah,
18,
yeah.
fuck
You can't be like,
can't buy
yeah,
them.
no.
They were GoldenEye what?
GoldenEye Air Maxes.
They look cool. They're like kind of blocky.
They got like a health bar
They're
on
called,
the back.
No, they're called Big Head Mode. Nike
Yeah.
Air Max Big Head Mode.
I don't know. I don't fuck with them anymore, but I know 10 years ago I would have loved these. I can't wear them now, but they look cool.
Do you see the health bar on the back?
I'm trying to see it.
Right there.
Oh, that's cool.
Air Maxes look cool,
That's
but something
cool.
about an Air Max, I feel like you got to have like a baby mama to wear Air Maxes.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a
Either
guy.
that or
that's a
cankles.
guy with
It's
a baby
just-
mama shoe.
It's just
That's
old.
a cankle
The style,
shoe.
it's just out of style right now. I think.
Oh, when I was in high
That's what I
school,
think.
Air Max was the coolest shoe in the world. But now, yeah, I know what you mean.
It's
Something
just-
about it
it's
seems
not in
so
style right
dated.
now. I was when I was
Yeah.
at Nordstrom Rack. I was looking at them. I'm like, this is just out of style. Like it's crazy because
Yeah.
like 10 years ago, I would have loved these.
An Air
Yeah.
Max kind of seems like an Adidas shell toe nowadays. This is unironically turned into the culture
Low key, the
podcast.
Adidas
We're
shell
talking-
toe is more in style than than those now.
You
Yeah.
won't catch me dead in an Adidas shell
Now
toe.
I agree, but I think that style of shoe is kind of popular right now.
Didn't you have some kitchen shell toes?
Because they were kitchen shell toes. They were one
Hey,
of
you
a
were
kind.
alive though; you weren't dead.
They were like steel toe.
They were one of a
non-slip.
kind. They were non-slip. They were waterproof. They were steel toe, and they were collab with Eddie Huang. Chef I like. I had to
can't
get
breathe,
them.
bro.
They were also like 70% off because guess what? A kitchen shell toe didn't fucking appeal to anyone.
No.
But me, and I knew the guy they collabed with. I got
Yeah.
them for like fucking $30. It was like $100 fucking pair of shoes.
It's a lick.
I should have bought 2 of them. They were
Yeah.
great kitchen shoes. Yeah.
Man,
But I didn't wear them out. I wore them to fucking work, dude.
Yeah, worker shoe.
I you know what? You got me. I did own a pair of shell toes. I'm not fucking LL Cool J. I'm not Rev Run, bro. I'm not wearing no fucking shell toes.
Real
ever.
talk.
I don't think I have anything in my closet that would look cool with shell toes. When I think about it, like nothing. I have a pair of jeans. You know. Other than
Yeah.
that, I don't know what to tell you. I don't.
oh shit, we're over.
Oh shit. 'Cause
We
got
only have
culture talk, bro.
we only have 87 minutes left on our Buzzsprout. So
Well, then
damn.
next week
We're
it's
here,
going.
we're at it.
Next
Short
week we're going-
episode.
it's going to be a short episode. It's going to be all about Adidas shell toes versus. It's going to be the culture episode officially.
yeah, I already named it BBW versus PAWG.
Next week is the culture episode.
Next week, and then we'll talk about what drugs we want to do for the episode after, because it's going to be the drug episode.
Nice.
Fill us in. Not
We're gonna
fentanyl,
do our
guys.
own
Real
drug.
funny.
My vote is Benadryl till we see the
Oh,
Hat Man.
I'm down with taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
Six.
Benadryls and fucking just get recording.
Could we do a different
so
drug
retarded.
every day for like a month or something?
A social experiment. We could.
Yeah.
That's what we'll call it. A social
We'll
experiment.
do a
together.
Benadryl episode. Anyway,
We'll do a Blue
listeners,
Chew
write in
episode.
which one of us you think should do which drug.
Yeah.
Which drug should we do?
Hit
All
us
right.
up.
All right. We love you. Toodaloo. Check us out on Patreon and everywhere you get podcasts.
Bye.
Obviously. Bye.
Workers out.